I'm Jason Hart. Welcome to Apollo Presents Curse of Strahd. I'll be your dungeon master today, and or rules lawyer, if you will. I do have a law degree, and I'm a huge nerd. We're playing here at Apollo Law, located in Frankfort, Kentucky. We'll be playing Curse of Strahd, which is an old classic D&D game that was first published back in 1983. We are not professional D&D players, so if we get something wrong or if you guys want to post spoilers about the game, please don't. No one else has read the campaign but me, and I don't want to ruin any surprises for them. So without further ado, the big reason we're doing this is because we started a D&D Club at the Western Hills High School, and we have 99 students playing this year. So the hope is that some of the kids can watch this and maybe see what to do and what not to do, importantly, when playing D&D, and maybe have some fun along the way. So I'm going to introduce you to the rest of the group, if my mouse will work. Here we are. Boom. All right. Hey, everybody. I guess we'll start over here with Amber Enzer. If you want to introduce your character, you're all sitting at a tavern, kind of nondescript right now. You know each other generally over the past few weeks. You went on a couple adventures, but that's about it. So just describe your character and what you're playing.
My character's name is Farron. She's a level 1 druid, a wood elf.
Okay. Eryk?
I'm playing Glorin Silveraxe, Dwarf Fighter. Be wearing darker armor, using a glaive, so the weapon on his back is easily double his size. And he's sitting at the bar, tall ale in front of him, silently taking in the scene.
Okay. Adam?
Hello, Adam. Yeah, I'm here, so I'll be your dinosaur, Matt Mercer, this episode. And I am playing, how do we say, I pronounce my name again?
Syrdath?
Syrdath, thank you. It's how much I've invested here. I'm playing Syrdath. He is a drow thief.
Okay.
My name's John. I am playing Marick Ulrich. He is a human wizard.
All right. So to a party of seasoned adventurers such as yourself, what you see is but another dull tavern in another town in a nameless province. In but another span of time between the challenges of true adventuring. Outside the tavern, a fog lies over the town this evening. The damp, cobbled pavement glistens as the lights of the street lanterns dance across the slick stones. The fog chills the bones and shivers the soul to anyone outside. Yet inside the tavern, the food is hearty, it's warm, the ale is frothy, and the fire blazes in the earth. The tavern's alive, and people are talking, a bunch of country folk that brought in the harvest. And, you know, it's just kind of a standard evening in the tavern. I am going to throw up some tavern background noise real quick.
Hey, Adam, my dice.
Oh, did you drop a dice?
No, I dropped 5 of them.
Oh, all the dice. Okay, gotcha.
No problem.
Okay. And as I do this, there we go. That's in background noise, a little flavor. So as you're sitting there and you're enjoying your ale, suddenly the tavern door swings open and a hush falls over the room. Yeah, and I just started the background. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? And framed by the lamplit fog, a form strides through the doorway. His heavy booted footfalls, jingle of his coin shatter the silence. His brightly covered clothes are draped in loose folds about him, and his hat hangs askew, hiding his eyes in shadows. Without hesitation, he walks up to your table and stands proudly in a wide stance with folded arms. And he says,
Hold on. The lue's out that way.
I have been sent to deliver this message. If you be creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid at first light. And he's got the message here. and he'll hand it to who looks most trustworthy of a lot of you. Probably you look like you're going to be the most. You look like you'll be able to read. Here.
You got that literate.
Yeah, you got the literate look. You're not carrying any big weapons. You're just in a robe.
Neither of might nor valor.
Yeah. So it's not advisable to travel to Solic Wood at night. But please heed my master's wishes and come. You'll need to take the west road from here, some 5 hours march, through the Svalvik woods, and there you will find my master in Barovia. And with that, he looks over. The rest of the tavern, they're real quiet at this point. They're not saying anything. And he takes a bag of gold and he drops it right on the tavern counter. And he says, fill the glasses, one and all. Their throats are obviously parched. And with that, in a flourish, he whips his cape around and he walks out into the fog.
I think he was molested by his master.
Did you hear his big booty steps too?
All right, and his white stance. Obviously, he had to to live.
I will say the letter is bound with a seal, and the seal is right here. That's what it looks like. It's an eagle on a shield with a castle in the background, and that's exactly how it looks.
Would my character know anything about this? Should I do a history check? Or?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a history check. Are you proficient? If you are, get to roll twice.
I am. That's 20. Let me roll again. That's even better. So that would be a 23.
You've never heard of this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, long and short of this, a woman got injured by something that's evil and deadly. Now, that could be a dire rat or something more interesting. I don't know. But they're looking for people of might and valor. I'm a researcher. I don't have might, and I'm not very high in the end of valor either. But it could be some coin, and I am interested in the wound to see what kind of monster might have done it.
Yeah, the talking starts picking back up in the tavern.
I'm speaking. These people in here are rather rude, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, plebs.
So, what do you guys do?
So what does the letter say? I cannot read it.
It just basically meanders on.
This man rode 5 hours away just to...
Why he dumped this in our lap, I have no idea. But like I said, there's Irina Kolyana is the woman who has been afflicted by some sort of evil. She is wounded. And that's basically what it says. It's not very descriptive, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think they actually gave us any directions on where to go.
They didn't. He didn't.
So...
He just walked out and, I guess you guys, you would have noticed he got on a horse and rode just kind of back into the fog, because it's very foggy out tonight.
Hey, Inky!
Yes, what can I do for you, Master Marick?
I appreciate the pleasantries.
If this is a gnome. He's about 3.5 foot tall.
Have you heard of the woman by the name of Kolyana? Irina Kolyana?
Can't say I have.
About Kolyan Vindarovich.
Doesn't ring a bell. The gentleman who came in, he's a Vistani. Traveling lot. Like to tell fanciful stories and travel in colorful wagons, that sort of thing. Beyond that, I don't know.
Well, that's interesting. He dropped off a request for help, yet had no instructions on where to go for it.
Well, his gold's good.
Maybe, but
Strange markings on it, but it's good gold. I've tested it myself, and he's got like he showed he's like bid onto a piece of gold.
well, it's fine. Perhaps we should ask around the tavern, see if we can get a whereabouts where to go. I think that guy was a little bit touched in the head.
So what do you want you doing, like an investigation check to see if you can find out more about?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you investigating specifically?
Basically the names on here. That's all we have to go off of. For certain locations.
To save time, you've asked people, and nobody else in the tavern. After about 30 minutes of you talking to people and bouncing from table to table, you interrupt a couple people who are out on like their anniversary and that sort of thing, and some people that are just in from the harvest, and nobody knows any of those names or anything like that.
Now, didn't he mention when he was orating, everything, you must ride into the forest, we don't advise travel in the middle of the night into the woods, but he said ride into the woods and be welcome in Barovia, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Would I recognize the name Barovia? Would I recognize the direction of the woods he was speaking of?
You can give me a history check.
Apparently you have to roll incredibly high because...
While he's doing it, I actually want to step outside the tavern and see where the horse was of the shoe markings.
Okay. You can't recall anything. As you step outside the tavern,
I see really good.
Syrdath. Yeah, you see really good, but you're walking to see where the horse went.
Yeah, if I can see, I want to see if the shoes have a certain mark on it, and if he's saying that you shouldn't travel there at night, then I would assume that he is not traveling there.
Are you doing like a survival check to see if you can?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a survival check when you go out into the fog. It's real chill and cold, and it just kind of
survival.
Does that have to be trained?
Got +1 in it, so and I wrote a critical failure, so it's a 1.
You're looking, and there's just you can't tell. There's hoof prints and cart prints and everything all through there, and
Probably nothing but piles of horse shit.
it's all.
and as you're looking at the ground, the fog closes in around you, and you lose consciousness, and that's it. Okay, so what are you guys doing inside?
Did I see him go out?
You saw him go out, but you didn't see him come back in. He's been out for a couple minutes, maybe.
He did establish we have traveled together before.
You have traveled. You guys have been adventuring before, for a few weeks at least.
So no, he's the shifty one out of all of us, and that if he was to find something, it would be important.
Yeah.
And he didn't come back in, so I'm going to go out.
Okay. As you go,
Shifty in a bad way. I mean, like if you vanish, there's a reason.
Yeah.
you go out and you look. Give me a perception check.
My pass was 14 if that helps. So 19 attack.
19. You get out there and you the fog's really thick and it's really cold and it's surrounding you, and you see on the ground kind of an imprint that looks like someone may have fallen into it, but there's no one there. And then the fog encircles you. You fall over and you're down.
I have like a list of forming questions about it.
Start
Am I allowed to ask those at any point, or should I just say them?
Say what you're doing. What do you guys do? You guys are in. These two have not come back into the inn for several minutes.
How does spellcasting work?
You can cast a spell as an action.
So are there any animals outside of this tavern?
You can go look.
Okay,
You're
so
welcome
can I
to
go
look.
outside and look for animals?
You go outside and you look for animals. Give me a perception check.
What's that mean?
Roll your perception.
Which is what?
Listed down
It's
there.
alphabetized on that character sheet.
Right here.
Yep. And add that.
And you're proficient, so you can roll 2d20s. Yeah.
So I roll what?
27.
Yeah.
Is that this one?
While this is going on, I sit back down and get back into my notes and
Or just roll
my
d20.
So So 10 plus the perception.
Where is everybody?
10 plus 5, 15.
15. Okay, you get out there and you notice it looks like almost in the same spot. There, it looks like two. There's one kind of medium-sized creature, like outline, kind of like a mud angel, and then there's a little like thicker mud angel spot in the road. But there's no bodies or anything, and as you go out there, the mist surrounds you and you fall over.
It's a mud angel. Oh, like
Like a snow
Snow
angel.
angel.
Yeah.
We may have no.
Okay. And that leaves Marick Ulrich sitting at the tavern. Your fellow adventurers have disappeared for, I'm going to say, a good 10 minutes now. They're just gone, and you're sitting there, and their beers are there, their ale, wine if they're drinking wine, and that's it. You're just there by yourself. What do you do?
So you guys read my character
What
background.
do you do?
I keep reading my notes for another good 20 minutes.
Okay, so you guys are missing, and
Why would I
Marick-
assume that there's something
Marick
else
just sits
going
here
on?
and just ignores it and just reads his book. You get to the end of the chapter. You know, you thought it was droll, but there are a couple bits of information in there. And you're closing up, and it looks like people are starting to retire to their rooms in the inn and stuff like that. But your friends still haven't come back.
Hey. Hey, have you seen these guys? Talking to the barkeep.
No, lad. No, I haven't. We've still got some gold left from the gentleman's money that he left. If you'd like another drink.
Sure, why not?
Okay,
I
he
can
cleans
go
out
back
another
into
mug
this.
for you, pours you some ale, gives it to you. You drink your ale. Okay. Another half hour passes.
So, no one's seen them?
No.
I guess they've gone up to the room.
Okay.
I go up to the room.
Okay. You go up to your room, and you fall asleep. As you fall asleep,
No, I look for them.
you look for them. Okay. You don't. Give me a perception check.
A 6.
Yeah, you spend a good hour just turning over everything, looking in the room, looking down the hall, knocking on other people's doors. You can't seem to find them.
Alright. I peek out the window.
Okay, do you open the window?
I peek out. Yeah, I open the window to look out.
As you open the window, the mist comes in, grabs you, you fall over the railing into the mist, and before you hit the ground, you go unconscious.
So we're unconscious, not asleep, right?
You wake up in the woods.
The magic can't put me to sleep.
You come through on the other side of a mist wall that seemingly
It
touches
knocked
the
me out.
sky. About 30 to 40 feet away sits a lone raven on a branch of a tall, gnarled pine tree. Thunder clouds cover the sky, and although you can see daylight up above, no strand of direct sunlight seems to be present. So it's real dark and overcast, and you're just in this kind of clearing of about 10 feet, and you've got mud on your clothes, and there's a wall of fog going up to the sky behind you. And just kind of a raven looking at you.
Glad you could join us.
Oh, did I wake up last?
Yeah, they came through and were looking around for a little bit before you showed up.
One set of footprints, that's when I carried you.
I'm going to head around the clearing.
Okay.
I'm not going to approach the raven yet. I'm kind of still trying to get my bearings, so I'm going to look around the clearing, see if there's any distinguishable marks, see if anybody's come through here recently.
Give me a investigation check if you're looking for marks. And I'll say while you're doing that, the raven just kind of flies off the branch and goes away. There's a muddy trail that travels through the woods. It's about 10 feet wide, and it seems to go on through the woods in front of you.
It was an 8.
No.
Alright, who pushed me out the window?
mist probably took you looking at us.
I probably deserved it for not coming to find us.
What do you mean? I was looking for you guys. I searched upstairs for an hour, at least. Where'd you guys... Did you guys not go to sleep, or... I'm all sorts of confused right now.
I'm covered in mud and horsemanure and forest.
The forest is strangely quiet. Like, you don't hear any other animals.
You said it's dark.
It's overcast. There's thunderclouds covering
But the
up the
fog is
sun.
obscuring
But you can tell
everything.
here it's daylight. It's just the daylight's not getting through the clouds.
What's the direction that the raven flew?
That flew west.
You don't want to go west?
Is that the same way that the path is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to get out here. I want to go home.
Should we not go back to the edge?
Do you want the fog's behind you about 10 feet, and it just goes straight up to the sky.
I don't think that's an option.
Interesting. Fog. And take out a little note parchment. Then I start writing, making notes on it.
Okay, you
Looking
write
at the
tall
fog.
wall of fog.
I take a stick, throw it in there.
Okay, and the stick goes into the fog.
Take out a little jar and I get me a sample.
Oop. I'll take this.
Cork it.
Do you have a jar in your inventory?
I don't know. Imagine.
Okay, you try to get a sample of fog, and
Cloud chocolate.
Do we
Yeah.
think that the fog is natural or caused by magic? Are we allowed to ask that, or do I ask these people?
give me an Arcana check or straight intelligence check would be fine.
I'll do Arcana.
Arcana.
19?
You think this is magical?
This seems to be magical.
You don't think this is natural?
Well, obviously not. There's a big wall of fog here. I don't think this is natural at all, guys. That's why I jarred it.
I feel much better with them around. I think they're going to meet our husband again.
What are you old parts talking about over there?
Old. I'm only 185 years old.
Yeah, old.
Oh, no. We're commenting on your scholarly
So,
demeanor and the scientific purpose.
black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. There's a little bit of mist going through the bottom of the forest.
I say we follow that.
I agree.
You're coming.
Hold on. I'm gonna write and walk at the same time.
Okay.
I grabbed by the front of the tunic.
Okay. You guys are walking, and for the first several hours, nothing. I mean, it's just muddy and overcast and kind of dreary.
Let me know if you guys see anything that's interesting and worth jotting down.
Did you write muddy water?
And after
Is there
about
something special about it?
After about 5 hours, you guys arrive to...
We'll be right.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Let's see, nope.
Scene 4 is very bottom.
There we go. That's it. You arrive to a... As the fog spills out from the forest to swallow up the road behind you ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, a high stone buttress looming gray in the fog, huge iron gates hang on the stonework, dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying amongst the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence, so that's what you come upon.
Does that look like a fresh cut on the statues, like recent vandalism, or has it been weathered with time?
Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I see everything. All right.
You can tell it looks like it's been 400 to 600 years since those had. I mean, it's been just weathered, and you can tell by the coloration and everything that it's been about that long.
I relayed the information to. This isn't a recent development here. I feel that we're going to a dilapidated, decadent kind of setup here. Doesn't bode well. Seen this stuff underground. Kind of sucks.
Huh. So you've seen stuff like this when you were a kid?
I'm talking
So this was probably new when you guys were.
not that old. Come on.
Oh. Okay.
And as Syrdath is talking, Syrdath, you noticed a familiar image kind of standing by the gate. It's a dwarven woman standing there. But when you've always seen this spirit, if real or not, she's always been lifelike.
Yeah.
Here, it's just a skeletal form with her hair, and she just kind of looks at you and then fades away. And that's it. Nobody else seems to see this.
I kind of look around and make sure they didn't see me staring at the area in which she was, and then once I'm happy of that, I'll kind of busy myself.
So you just act like nothing happened and just kind of...
Yeah, at this point, I mean, we know each other, but we don't know each other,
Okay.
you know.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Does anyone know where we're at, by the way? Is there any signs?
You don't see any signs.
Well, shall we go knock and introduce ourselves?
Okay, so as you're just walking up to the gate, John?
I asked these two.
Marick?
I'll follow him.
Okay. Marick and Glorin head towards the gates, and as you do,
Hold on. Let me get my stuff up.
okay. They swing open as you approach on screeching hinges. It just loud screech as they open, and it takes a couple seconds for them to open all the way, and they're just fully open to you.
I know a spell that could help that.
Did you do that?
No, I did not.
Are you guys following, or are you just standing there watching them as they go?
Obviously, someone's kind enough to let us in.
Okay.
Sounds like they have a visitor.
Again.
Farron.
And as we kind of walk over, I'll kind of lean over to Kevin. Because I got a bad feeling about this.
As you all walk through, and when you make it all the way through the gates, about 10 feet behind you, they slam shut. It's kind of a thud. You have the feeling of maybe of strangely being swallowed. It's like you've been welcomed in, and it's just closed shut like a mouth, and that's it.
Now that was rather rude.
Yeah. So from here, the road continues. It winds a little bit. I assume you guys keep going down it.
Should we prepare ourselves for some hostilities?
I've
Just
been
in
walking
case.
with my glaive out like a walking stick the whole time. So
Towering trees whose tops are lost in the heavy gray mist block out all but the death gray light. The tree trunks are unnaturally close to one another, and the woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream. So that's colorful. So that's how you feel as you go through these thick pine woods on this dirt road. Eventually,
I cast mage armor on myself just to prepare for some hostilities.
okay, and that lasts for
today.
how long?
8 hours.
Okay, you cast mage armor and you get it up for 8 hours. Let's see. Glorin,
yes.
you pick up the scent of death in the air at this point with your passive perception. So, and you can, I mean, it's pretty strong to you.
So I'm gonna whisper to everybody, something's not right. Ready yourselves.
Yeah, no one greeted us. They let us in.
Be quiet.
What would happen if I cast guidance? Can I cast guidance? It's on my spells.
Do you know what guidance does?
No, that's what I'm asking.
You basically give a character guidance, so it adds an extra dice roll to their 20 roll, like on an attack or a skill check.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think the smell is coming from the south. There's a little bit of a clearing off.
So we're traveling west.
Yeah, you're traveling west and it's coming off the south in the woods, but you don't know where, and you'd have to go that direction to find out.
So, you the rest of you not smelling that on the air. Something's dead.
Oh, I just thought that was the natural odor at this point.
No, we're in that clearing, something has happened.
So should we stay away from it or investigate?
Are there any animals around?
I think
Give me a perception check.
I'll sneak up and see what I see. What mine is.
No.
Critical fail.
Yeah. 1 plus 5, right?
Yeah, no animals that you can find. No.
You don't even see bugs or
Yeah.
I want to stealth over to the clearing.
You're gonna stealth over to the clearing. Okay.
I'm staying put.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay, let's see. That
You're
plus
gonna
four.
try to keep within 120 yards of him.
Right, so I rolled a 10, and there's a plus 4, and so I guess it'd be 14 unless it gets me 6. Like I said, John's been a long time since I played D20, so
Stuff.
yeah, I got plus 4, it'd be 14. Is there anything else I
I
got?
think it's just 14.
Okay. I'll put this here for just. You guys can put yourself on the road, just wherever you are.
How far would be 120 yards?
Oh, wow. 120 yards.
But where I can have a good sight, so probably here, so I can see.
The foul stench leads you to a human corpse half buried in the underbrush about 15 feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in his hand.
I'll take the envelope, but I'm also kind of looking to paw prints, and I'm putting my hand next to the paw prints. And
They look very big, some look very small, kind of normal size, and some look much larger than that. And this is what you get. Also, as you pull that out, you see a black lock on the ground. And it looks to be the same metal material as the key you've been carrying with you.
okay.
So,
I'll flinch. Not flinch.
Pilfer?
Yeah, pilfer. I'm just
okay, so you've got a black iron lock in your inventory now too.
What? Pilfer. I'm trying to think of what else I want to say.
Okay.
Alright, so I will kind of signal everybody. Like, I don't see anything else around though, right? So I'll kind of look back and, kind of wave you up, and something's got to, looks like something or several things that you got to hold to this guy.
Are you guys coming over to the clearing then?
I'm gonna stay in about the center of the group. My blade's ready, and I'm looking around. I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
And then, okay, so I got a letter. So I will actually read this to you. Hail to thee of might and valor. I, the Birdmaster of... I can't remember, I'm not as educated as you.
Burgermaster. It's like a mayor.
Burgomaster of Barovia.
Send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair lady, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now my dear daughter's name languishes and dies from the unholy wound caused by this
Vile
beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping. Leave ours. green. I can't hardly read it.
Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth and traps in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life.
Side story of this entire campaign is going to be him teaching me to read. It's like
It's okay.
it's gonna be like a My Fair Lady kind of thing.
Man's tongue is very
Pygmalion.
difficult.
Yep,
It's the
Rogue and
second
Pygmalion.
language thing.
So, when you finish that, everyone give me a perception check.
I got an 11.
11.
11,
17.
17.
My passive is higher, but 13.
Okay, Syrdath, you hear a single wolf howl in the distance.
Okay. Go ahead and bring up my crossbow as I get a cramp in my leg.
Okay.
And I will alert the rest of the party. Like, shh. Kind of.
Point in the direction.
Yeah, and then, I do the universal sign for wolf, which is me going. He comes in the grand.
After a few more moments, you
Hold
hear
on, I look
another
for-
wolf join in.
I look around.
And
Is there
everyone hears it.
any place for shelter or cover?
No, it's just the forest and yeah.
Can we go in through some gates?
Oh, that's a while back.
No.
I'm going to start scaring up a tree.
Okay, give me a climb check. Everyone's got a round to do something.
Alright, where is climb?
Is that athletics?
Would that just be dex?
I think it's
Acrobatics?
Probably not great. I rolled a 7. Acrobatics, it'd be...
give me your acrobatics. 11.
Yeah, it'd be 11.
You make it about 5 feet up a tree. And you get some branches and stuff. It's an old gnarled pine, so you get pine needles all over you and then some sap. But you made it a fair bit. What are you doing? He's climbing up a tree.
How many? Is it a pack of wolves or just 2?
You've heard 2. You're hearing more kind of like join in the forest, and it sounds like they're getting closer. What
I'll
are
do
you
the
doing?
same thing. I'll climb the tree.
You're gonna try to climb a tree. Okay.
Ah, that would be a 7 acrobatics.
I'm gonna climb the tree too.
I'm going to leave the dwarf on the ground and see how it is.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not very useful as
And what are you doing?
Climbing a tree.
Okay. Everyone's climbing a tree. What'd you get?
Oh, what do I roll?
Roll an acrobatics.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Which is still this dice?
Mhm.
It's a 6.
It's a 9.
Oh, it's a 9 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah. You make it about 5 or 6 feet up a pine tree.
So we're all about 5 feet?
Yeah, you're all about 5 feet up in a tree. So,
I mean, can I jump further if that's on my spell list?
up in a tree, up in a tree, and just a dwarf sitting there by himself. So, and everybody roll initiative as these giant, kind of dire-looking wolves come out of the
For
forest.
my action, since I didn't climb a tree, I'm going to use the ready action. If they come within 10 feet of me, I'm going to smack one of them.
Gotcha.
Is it just 2 of them?
No. And I'll put a third. This is direwolf too. I just have a wolf one. Sorry.
17 plus what? What are we doing?
Initiative.
That's a 3.
Yeah, so I got a 11.
I got a 20.
So, hold up. Okay, so 20 is Farron. And then who got after 20? Next highest?
I got 11.
11.
If we can isolate one of
Mark.
these guys, I can talk to them.
Who got under 11?
I got 10.
10 is Syrdath. And then you got a 9?
3.
3. No, 3 is Glorin. Okay. And then I will roll for this one.
You guys better.
Okay. And then,
Penalty box.
yep. Okay. So, all right. Farron, you get Farron, you get to go first.
Go what?
to attack, do whatever you want. You've got an action, movement, and you've got a bonus action. So, there's 3 things you can do in a turn. So,
Do they look like they're gonna attack us? Am I allowed to ask that?
they do look like they're coming to. They look pretty fierce creatures.
Okay, so can I attack?
Some of them even have like blood on their face.
I just see this scene in my head, and my dwarf sitting there like
Yeah.
looking down,
Yeah.
and then I look to my left and my right, and everybody's climbing trees. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is what's gonna happen now.
Yep.
It's the last time we ever heard from Glory.
Will fire kill them?
I don't know. Maybe you want to give it a shot.
Yeah, can I cast a spell? I mean, I can put it out away right away.
What kind of spell are you casting?
I don't know. I could do fairy fire.
Fairy Fire doesn't really do that.
Okay, so can I just attack them then, like with a?
Would you have a range weapon, I assume?
Are these the weapons that I have in my possession, or just weapons that I can carry? That's the question I had.
Okay. So yeah, here are your attacks right here. So you've got a scimitar, and you've got
Something with a hook on it.
it's a curved blade,
The curve blade.
and then you can do a thorn whip too if you want to cast that.
I'll do this scimitar.
Okay, you're gonna have to get closer. You've got
Get out of the tree.
you're gonna have to get out of the tree.
So
So you're gonna hop out of the
You
tree.
can hold
if
your.
I cast thorn whip, can I stay in the tree?
I don't think you can reach anything with it.
Doesn't
I
say.
got the spell app up right now.
Should also hold her
It's a range
action.
of 30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet? Yeah, okay, yeah, you can do that.
So I'll press
5,
that.
10, 15, 20, yeah, you
What do I
can.
roll?
D20 first. 7 plus whatever the.
Plus 5.
So
12.
You miss. It connects to another tree and wraps around. A big thorn whip comes out of your. And you know, you've cast a spell before. Normally it looks like a big, healthy green thorn whip. This one's kind of black and decayed looking when you cast it, which is kind of weird. It's kind of shocking when you first do it. And that's it, you miss. So you can still move if you can try to go higher in the tree, or you can fall out of the tree, whatever you want to do.
We'll try to go higher in the tree.
Okay, give me another athletics.
Ah, 3 plus. So it's a 3.
So you fall out of the tree, and you take,
5 feet.
yeah, you take, nah,
You got a bruised body.
you take a point of damage for falling out of the tree.
On my HP.
Yeah, so you're down to 7. Okay, your turn's done. It's
She
the
also gets you said you get additional action.
a bonus action if she wants. Do you want to do a bonus action? Do you have any
Stand
bonus
up.
actions?
What's
So
an
you're-
action?
Yeah, so you're not prone, right?
Sure, I'll let her stand up for the bonus action.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
And then it's their turn. So let's see, tree. 15. I guess he's gonna come. So you get to do yours. Yeah.
That's a free reaction. Or it's not a reaction, it's my action
Yeah.
for the last round.
Yep.
You guys- Yeah, these dice hate me. So that's a miss. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you.
Okay. So you kind of get you turn to see Farron fall out of the tree, and then you kind of instinctively swing at this large wolf that's coming after you. And I guess the other ones, you're up in a tree. I mean, they're all just gonna kind of come through here. It's hard for me to. I'm gonna move you slightly just so I can get the wolf over here. And they're just gonna come at you. So the first one won't get pack tactics. It's gonna try to bite you. Does a 15 hit you?
It's not.
Okay. It goes at you, and you kind of deftly kind of knock its muzzle away with your axe, right? Is that what you're using? Glaive. With your glaive. That's great. The other ones come up on you, and they get 2. Ooh, okay. 23. I assume that hits. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. It's 8 points of damage as it bites into your leg. And give me a strength saving throw. 14. 14. Okay, you keep yourself from getting knocked over and falling prone as it bites into your leg and just kind of shakes it. And yeah, the other one misses, even with advantage. Okay, so then it goes to Marick.
We're gonna firebolt.
Okay. Which one?
The one that already took a hunk out of him. Oof, that was almost a natural 20. 13.
13. Misses. Yeah, just misses. It just hits the ground right next, and just all the dampness and stuff absorbs the heat.
Okay. So for the bonus action, can I attack again?
Yeah, you can't. You can cast a cantrip. You can't cast another spell again.
That's a cantrip.
No, I don't think you can cast 2 cantrips.
Depends on the spell.
Yeah.
It uses a bonus action to cast.
Yeah, I guess you could find something you can use with bonus action on.
What do you want to cast?
Firebolt again.
Fireball, you can't cast an entire action.
Yeah.
An action. No, my stuff costs 1 action, so.
You just want to stay in the tree, or
I'll climb up higher.
okay?
Actually, no, I'm good there. If they're not coming, do I think they can reach me?
They look pretty big.
I better climb up higher. Hey, this is a good spot for a wizard. I'm just saying. All right, that is a 11.
You managed to get a few feet more up in the tree, so you're about 7 feet up now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see. We're at Syrdath.
All right, so let's try this out. I was wondering if I see a sneak attack anyway, and it says, okay, so once per turn you can deal an extra d6 to hit a creature with an attack. You can finish the range breaking if you have an advantage on the attack roll.
Yep.
So mechanically speaking, does that mean that I can attack and then attack, or just like it's just a sneak attack?
Mechanically speaking, you can use a bonus action to hide, and you'll get advantage on it if they don't see you. But like a stealth check. I mean, you don't know if they see you or not.
I can't leave him down there alone, so I'm gonna shoot one with my crossbow.
Okay.
So
Do you get advantage if you're engaged in combat?
Not with ranged weapons.
Yeah.
well, if that's the case,
Well,
then
he gets advantage, but no sneak attack.
Yeah.
could it be? Would you call it a sneak attack if I actually jump out of the tree with the sword?
No, they know you're there.
Sneak attack is if you have advantage on the roll.
Yeah, you gotta have
Okay.
advantage on it.
There's certain conditions to it.
Yeah.
Trust me,
I'll just go ahead and do the shot then. That sounds like the easy way to do it. I rolled a 14 plus.
Over here. I think, right? Short bow, plus 4, so 18.
You sink right into the hindquarters of one of the
6
wolves.
plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
I love this little thing. Alright, so that'd be 8.
8 damage. Okay. Yeah, it's lets out kind of a yelp, and you can see red blood just going down the fur on the side.
Is there a second action like reload, or would I have to wait till next time?
Well, it says you have a short bow, so there's not a crossbow. So
Yeah, so there's no reload. You just put another arrow and shoot.
Yeah.
Yep. So any other actions, bonus actions, movement?
Can't double down on attack, can you?
No.
Not yet. Yeah, not later on for rogue.
Move up in the tree or stay still, or
I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to just leave only one target there. So
there's 2 down there now.
There's 3.
3.
Oh, you're talking about us.
Yeah,
there's
targets.
her and myself.
And it's Glorin's turn if you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, Glorin.
I'm gonna go after the same wolf he hit.
Okay.
Would that give me advantage at all? Since we're all kind of in different areas, like right on top of all these wolves.
I'll give it to you, sure.
Very cool. Here you guys. 15. Yeah, I hit.
Okay. Yep.
So Just roll my damage die. 8 plus 3, so that's 11 damage.
Ooh. You get it right through the face. One of the eyes is just kind of hanging off. And as it bleeds down, it just snarls at you. It's looking pretty hurt.
And then I'm going to try to move to where I have my... You know what? I'm going to try to climb a tree. I'm going to try to get away.
All the trees by you... Well, I guess you can go up the tree. Yeah, I guess you could try to go up the tree. Farron fell down.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know what? I'm going to get in between her and the wolves.
Ooh. Okay. So, you're kind of...
Yeah, I'm going to stay within their attack reach,
Yeah.
but
Right
I'm just
there?
going to kind of get over where she's at and
Okay.
get in between her and them.
Okay.
It's part of my character.
As you step closer into the forest, all the wolves' eyes look right on you. And top of the round, Farron. And as it gets to this part of the, it's been about 6 seconds, you hear in the distance more howls.
Well, this is a shitty situation. How close are we to each other?
You can touch him.
So, okay, so like really close to each other.
I'll tell you, they hurt too. If that had hit any of the rest of you, I think you'd been down.
Yeah, I would have.
Except for him. He'd have.
13 armor class.
He'd be living on a prayer right now.
I guess I'm gonna attack because
I
any
had, but-
spell that I could cast would damage the people around me. I've looked.
You use your scimitar and attack one?
Yeah.
Okay, you attack the one that's already been hurt?
Yes.
Okay, swing at it. I'll give you advantage.
Is that rolling this?
Yes.
Okay.
You roll it again because you have advantage and you take the higher of the
17.
two.
Yeah, you hit it. You catch it right across the neck.
Probably a D6. This should be on your front page, the damage.
1d6 plus 3 slashing.
Yep, so roll a D6.
What's that?
Regular dice.
6-sided.
Oh. Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, 5, so 8.
8 damage. It's hanging in there. It's still up. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
These things over
it's
there looking like a Quasimodo after they had the crap kicked out of him.
so it's their turn. After you just hit it, it's gonna reach over and try to bite you, Farron. And is there another one engaged? There is. It's pack tactics, and it does hit you, and it bites you right in the leg. Take 11, 16. You're down to
I'm
0.
dead?
You're not dead. You're down to
No.
0. It drops you, just mauls right into your side, and just you're bleeding everywhere.
So
and
I'm
you
not
fall
dead,
over.
though?
No, you'll make death saving throws after this. There's
There's
a
different
different
levels of dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're just down on the ground bleeding out, basically, at this point. And the other one is going to... Everyone else is still up in the trees, except for you. So it's going to go after you. That's a miss. The other one's going to go... That's a hit.
And then you have to find new party members.
9 points. Are you down?
I'm down.
Yep. They both fall down.
Oh shit. Put that ad in Craigslist.
So,
Marick's turn.
Marick's turn.
Hey, Syrdath, throw that note on the ground. I don't know if they smell if they were sent specifically after that guy or not, but throw it down on the ground and see if they follow it.
And the wolves, as they dropped, they don't keep attacking. They just look up into the trees right at you guys. All of them. Kind of simultaneously. All their heads just
Yeah.
tilt up.
I shoot the one that was already hurt, or try to.
Fireball.
Ah. Do I have advantage at all being up above them?
No.
No? Okay.
You're
It's 11.
You're-
not laying on the ground.
11. You flies right by. You're just so nervous seeing your colleagues fall.
And while they're distracted with the fireball, I'm gonna shoot one in the side of the face.
Okay, the same one that got hit earlier, or
You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like we should get the numbers. So that's a natural 20.
okay, yeah, you definitely hit. What's the
D6 plus 2.
Is there a multiplier on that? There is.
The bow.
Sean, wiggle the mouse.
Oh,
It's a crit.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crit, and then
Yeah.
it was plus 4, so it was 24.
Okay, so you double the dice.
So it's like 2d6 then, 72, 1,
3 plus
7. What would it be? Plus 2 for Pearson, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 5?
Yeah.
Okay. You take it kind of right in the same eye socket that had the eye hanging down, and it's just up there, and it's still barely hanging on, and just like kind of growling and staring at you with one good
Why
eye.
don't you die? Now I will try to climb up higher in the tree.
Climbing up higher in the tree. Okay.
That's you still. I can't speak. Shoot. Dex.
Acrobatic.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
18 plus 4, 22.
Okay. You get up even higher in the tree. You're up 15, 20 feet now. You feel pretty safe up to where you are, unless they start climbing the tree.
Cool.
Give me a death saving throw, Glorin.
That's pass.
Okay, you get a pass. Farron, give me a death saving throw.
That's past 19 on that.
Pass. Okay. You can mark pass if you'd like. The wolves, at this point, and just for, we're just gonna say, more show up here,
Did you throw that note down?
and
Yeah, I did drop it.
and they leave you guys here, and they're just focusing on just kind of getting up here in the tree, like staring at you guys in the trees. We'll do that, and they're just waiting on their turn. One of them does start clawing at the tree. They start clawing and kind of nipping at the trees you guys are on, but that's about it.
Okay.
And yep, Marick.
About time. 19.
Hit.
It's a hit.
And you're going after the same one that's been injured already, or are you going
Yeah,
after one of the
same
new ones?
one.
Okay.
6 points of fire damage.
You just burn its head off. It just firebolt comes out, and its head, you can smell the singed wolf meat, and it smells like damp wolf burning, and it just falls over dead with a yelp. That's it. Yep. Yeah, you take them off. Okay.
Back over to us. I guess.
Back over to Syrdath.
How many arrows do you have?
I got 18 more, so I mean, we could either try to pick them off, or maybe we should try to start a fire to keep the wolves at bay so we can get to our people.
Give me an intelligence check.
I'm not the smartest.
Me or him?
That's be a 11 intelligence.
That's enough to know they've come from the woods, but they haven't set a foot on the road. Not a single wolf has crossed the road, gone near the road. And the tree you guys are on, especially Marick, they could, if they want to surround it, they could have easily gone around and got on the road, but they're not touching it.
You're not touching the road. So we gotta figure it out. Alright. We gotta get them to the road. I don't know why, but they're not. They can't pass. So. How stout are you? As a scholar, I picked up a ream of paper once and it was rigorous.
So do you have any more actions, Syrdath?
Oh, well, I hadn't.
You shot and you climbed up the tree. Have you done anything this time?
I'm thinking
No, you haven't
I
done anything.
honestly may even try to jump from tree to tree to see if I can, if we're spread out, and maybe I can actually distract them enough.
Okay, you're going to try to give me an acrobatics to jump to the next tree.
That'd be with acrobatics about 20.
20. Yeah, you jump to the next tree and you nimbly land on the branch. And the next one, it catches your weight, cracks a little bit, but you're there. Yep.
In fact, I'm going to say I even went forward.
You went forward in. They really start gathering around that tree you went under. You went on that way. Like they just start surrounding it. And I need another death saving throw from Glorin.
Fail.
Okay. And Farron.
Death saving.
Mm-hmm.
Fail, I fail.
Okay.
Anything 10 or higher is pass.
All right.
And the wolves just
Three
surround
strikes
your
are out.
tree at this point. They just surround it and start clawing at it.
So,
And the tree looks like it's taking some damage, like it's starting to crack and splinter at the bottom.
alright, so what I'm gonna do is I can cast Minor Illusion. Can I make it look like they're on the road?
You make it look like a.
Like the terrain right here is that they're on the road.
Okay, so you're gonna make it look like. Sure. You do an illusion, and it looks like. It looks like the road extends under them, and they're still ignoring them. They haven't done anything to them. You think it's weird because they could have easily just.
Should I? He did the intelligence. Should I make an intelligence check to
Sure.
see if I can discern the same
I
thing?
also yelled at you
Oh,
too.
okay.
Okay.
So,
Alright. Then I'll climb down.
And you use that spell, so make sure you mark that.
Yep. Well, that's a cantrip.
Okay.
I can use cantrips to stop this one, right? Yep. Okay.
You climb down into the tree.
Mm-hmm.
The other one of them's gonna attack you.
How?
You're passing through space.
No, I could just climb down and went on the road.
Oh yeah, you went on the road there. Okay, never mind. They're not by you. Gotcha. Okay, you're fine. That's your movement. You get on the road, and they don't even look your way.
Okay.
Okay. Syrdath.
dash to another tree, and if I actually make it, I will fire a shot then. But
Okay, you're jumped to another tree, and then you're gonna fire.
yeah, so it seems like I can save that action in case we're.
Yep.
Alright, so that was 4, then a 7 on the jump, so that's probably a failure.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Can I make some kind of savings to catch myself before I hit the ground, or is plummeting in my future?
I think plummet. You take three damage as you fall and hit the ground.
Alright. And, so it's 6. And I guess my action would be getting my butt up, or can I actually?
You can bonus action stand. I'll let you do that, but you're gonna have to. You've still got some movement left because you use your action
To jump.
to jump.
So why don't you run to the road?
Yeah, and how close are they if I actually run to them and can drag somebody to the road?
We're both kind of like weirdly on squares.
Yeah,
And it looks like they're on the road.
it would take an action to grab them. I'm gonna say, but you can get to them and ready. And next turn you could try to drag them.
We'll go with that.
But it looks like they're on the road currently because of the illusion that's under them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
running, would you say regular works?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as you step on that illusion where it looks like it's the road, the wolves just kind of look away and start walking off into the forest. Okay.
I will
Let's see. Give me another death. Glorin, give me another death save.
That's 15.
15 pass. Okay.
8.
That's the second fail. Okay. Next, it's Marick. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go try to stabilize. How do we save?
Give me a. Is it a heal?
Yeah, there's a medicine check.
Medicine
10
check?
or higher on medicine check stabilize.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks at the wound. Is this her?
Yeah. You look and you're not real sure. You don't know a whole lot about.
People's
Yeah.
anatomy.
Syrdath, what do you do?
Same thing.
Okay. Give me a.
Shit, 8, no.
Yep.
Okay, well, we need to do something quick.
Okay, Glorin.
Fail.
Ooh.
2 and 2.
What happens if I die?
10.
10. Okay, that's another save. That's good. Okay, Marick, and the wolves. You can still see like red eyes out in the forest, but they're not coming in closer.
I try to stabilize.
Okay.
8.
Plus, you get a +2.
To medicine? No.
Okay.
Stabilize. God damn it, someone. Pardon my French people on the internet, man. Helping or hurting?
Yeah, with the one you're not sure. You might be actually making her bleed more. Okay, Glorin.
What's a spell attack bonus?
Hold on 1 sec.
From 2 critical
19.
19.
Stable.
You're stable. He's stable. He's fine.
Spell attack bonus.
Does that add to the spells I cast?
Yes.
Any spell I cast?
Anything that has a spell attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm dead.
Ooh. Okay. She's dead. Yeah.
Does it mean I can go get food?
I'm not giving up on you.
So that's what happened. We're out of initiative now. That's the last of her. She takes the final breath.
Nothing we can do.
Nothing you can do here.
Alright.
That's okay. Am I done?
You can go get food. We'll make it here.
Okay. Anybody want food?
I'm good. I got my.
Good, thank you.
Okay. So, you've got a dead colleague here in the woods. And
I'm kind of bad about that because I really didn't help.
Am I awake now?
Mhm.
You let me wake up?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up. I'm guessing at 1.
yeah.
I'm gonna grab her and drag her to the actual road.
Okay. Hmm?
To what? Bathroom.
Bathroom. It's back there.
Alright, take a quick break then.
Yeah, we'll take an intermission. And let's see if I can find the intermission one.
Really, it's a tire right now. They killed one of us. We killed one of them. I mean,
Well, let me come closer.
2 people fell out of trees.
That tree idea was looking pretty good, wasn't it?
It was.